All right, welcome everyone to the Argo Flux Dev meeting. It's the 21st of January, and it looks like we don't have much on the agenda for today's meeting, but we had a couple of actions from last time. First one I have was from for Fons and Jay. They wanted to look at getting more contributors for E2E tests for Flux. Do you have an update or anything you want to say?
Well, I ended up adding tests myself.
Right, and do you feel like there's anything we should do? Like, I don't know, reach out to people, or is there any glaring holes in the end-to-end test, like anything we would absolutely need? Or are we good to go for now?
I mean,
I was just wondering if I was muted or anything.
No. I think it's fine for now in terms of the end-to-end test, at least.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. They just asked if we had a link to the test. Maybe somebody can add that to the agenda doc. Sweet. All right, the next action was Jay and Alex to look at adding a make file and build/test instructions.
Yeah, that action item, it will make sense to do once code is written, and this is still work in progress. And I'm pushing, I already slacked it into internal Slack channel, so I'm just pushing whatever I'm doing into GitOps engine branch in Argo CD, and in that branch, I just have engine folder, which will be moved into GitOps engine depot, and it should has make file before it's moved.
Okay, cool.
Kind of, I feel like I'm making progress, and I hope to get the time. So in next meeting, we'll create make file for sure.
Sorry, come again?
In the next meeting, we'll create make file and test. Sure.
Super.
I think somebody is really noisy. I don't know if it's Omer, I think. Omer, would you mind muting? Okay, that's great. Alex, could you repeat, please? It was really hard for me to hear.
Yeah, I was trying to say that I'm Makefile is not yet done because code is not yet written, and I'm working still on it. This is just selected. Send it in a message. This is the branch where I'm making code changes, and same as before, I'm putting all the engine code into engine folder. I will put Makefile in the same folder, and then that folder will be moved into GitOps engine repo, which will be shared between Flux and Argo.
That's great.
Cool. That's it. That's.
All right, and the last action from last time was the Jay and Olivier to add a spec or a GitHub issue related to SOPs, and it looks like an issue was filed, number 26. Yes, Olivier filed it. Okay, I'm not sure if we want or need to discuss this now. Jay, you look like you're saying something. Are you muted? No. Right. Okay, his mic is not working.
Oh, I just saw a question from Jay. He's asking if I need help right now from someone. I think we're still in the same stage. It's like maybe, okay, the early review will be useful once I push the next commit. And we don't have any public channel where I can ask for review.
I mean, we can use the hash GitOps channel on Kubernetes Slack.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. So once I have a next push, basically, it will be, a piece of code which worth reviewing. And yeah, happy to get feedback. I will Slack once.
Sweet.
Oh, what time frame? Okay, yeah, I feel like I'm just working today and tomorrow. And I will try to, basically, it's kind of a big change, but mostly mechanical changes, especially. So I had to move a bunch of just utility functions. And as you know, in Golang, once you import something, import includes everything, including the Git repo and so on. So I had to move some utility packages, and that's why there are a bunch of changes, which is just, import change. So I made these changes in first batch, and next commit will have, really, meaningful changes, which has refactoring, and I will just try to explain it in a pull request in description. Basically, first commit make no sense to look at because it just, move of packages, and second needs some review. Feedback is very welcome.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, Alex. All right. Do we have anything else we need to discuss or want to talk about?
Yeah. I saw one more message from Jay. He's asking about, how else people can be involved.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the answer is the same. We also have like two other areas. One is how to get notification about the image push. And yeah, I feel like it's basically completely like parallel track of things. And if anyone has, some ideas, that is great to contribute. And same thing about making changes in Git and updating an image. I know Michael, Michael working on it right now, and would be nice to talk to him and try to figure out, what can be moved into GitOps engine and used by everyone. But before that, we need to collect requirements.
Yeah, Alex. So this is Ashish. So yeah, I can work on it, but since I'm starting new here, so I might need some hand holding here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like we're in a stage where we're trying to understand what exactly the problem is. We heard a lot that people saying it's hard. Now we want to, just find users who somehow scripted that part, and they could explain to us, why it was difficult, and we could talk to them and figure out, So basically, people saying we need some generic solution. Now we want to hear more details from them. And to collect these details, we just created a couple markdown files with a problem statement, but without details. So I'm kind of trying to say we need hand-holding too. We're not ready to write code. But we know there is a problem which should be maybe in GitOps engine.
Sure. So Jay's saying that let me introduce myself. So I'm from Fidelity Investments. So we are, I think now CNCF member as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we are trying a lot of stuff on the Kubernetes environment, and GitOps is one of the things we are looking at as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we have been looking the Argo CD and Flux CD,
Mm-hmm.
but since this is new direction we are going in, so I wanted to jump in and as early as possible and get involved into the development tasks as well. And our team in Fidelity can also help us to test of some of the GitOps features and tooling around it. So yeah, that's where we are in. So
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, I think Jay is writing the right.
And do you don't use Argo Flux, neither Argo or Flux, right? So you're just basically going to get started with GitOps.
Correct.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm good with the Go language and any other programming language. But yeah, so to start contributing on this, I just need for a few days to get hand holding, and then I can work independently.
Yeah, right now I'm kind of still just a blocker because what we did was one exercise to kind of prove that, one POC, it was proved, but because I was the only one who was writing code, it makes sense for me to convert the POC into the production version. And it was delayed by a month, and now I need like around 2 weeks to complete it. And this is second week started. And by the end of week, I'm supposed to be done, and not done, but basically code should be written. We should start testing it, and yeah, so that's why there is not much like work for anyone else, except we can start like new ideas like image scanning and so not scanning, the notification about image changes and making changes in Git repo. This is like kind of known. I mean, we know there is a problem, but we need some inputs from users. So that's my understanding of a final state.
Okay.
Yeah, and Jay just said, actually check out the links above to the end-to-end branch on FluxCD. Those are batch tests that Fonz has been working on. Those tests represent scenarios being tested to ensure that GitOps engine integrated FluxCD works same as non-GitOps engine integrated FluxCD. Those tests should be fairly easy to read and understand. Let's check on GitOps Slack later on.
And I just realized, so Daniel, maybe like
go ahead.
Last time we talked about this, documents about image scanning, and I promised to Slack it in our Argo Pro Slack channel, and I never did because I was waiting for it to get merged, and we merged it after holidays, so I forgot. Basically, I will do it right now, and maybe you can, just to double check me, add it as an action item.
That's links to
the two documents which I created. I promised to Slack it in Argo Pro channel to actually ask people to go and look at it, and I just now realized I never did. So so I will do it after this meeting.
Okay. All right. Any other bits or any other people who want to introduce themselves who are new to this meeting? Just want to say hi and you briefly say who they are, what their interest is. All right, next meeting we should be able to hear Jay again. Perfect. All right, let's wrap it up then. Have a nice day, everyone.
Bye.
See you around.